Hey y'all, it's Mary, and I have some Dashing Diva. And y'all, I have way too many nails. But Dashing Diva, you know, there's always a sale going on. Actually, I'm looking at, I got a couple things on sale. And then also, when you buy on Dashing Diva, I used to have I think I still have something that'll give you some money, $10 off or something, your first purchase. But I used to have a link that I'd get a little, like a couple of cents here and there every quarter, and they don't do that anymore. But Dashing Diva and then also Impress Nails, I have a code for each of them. And I think if you shop from them, you'll also get that code that you can share with your friends. And then if you go use the links in my description, I think you're gonna save $10, or maybe it's 10%. I can't remember, but if you do like press-on nails, you know, you can try it. I had some money off because when you join Dashing Diva and when you join Impress, there are little clubs in there that you can join to get discounts. So I can't remember much about the Impress nails, but I know that I've gotten discounts on them. They always have a sale. And Dashing Diva has the Diva Club or something like that it's called. Diva Diamonds, something like that. So I had $20 to spend. And I think it might have been $20. I'm looking at the discount. I don't think I had to spend any particular amount, but you have to spend, is it 25 or 30 you have to spend for free shipping. Used to be cheaper, but now it's gone up. So I did buy a few things so that I could use my $20 discount and then get free shipping. So this is what I got. So let's see what I got. And I just have so many nails, y'all. I got 6 different packages, it looks like. Yep. This is a cute little bag. This is a new bag. They used to have this fuchsia pink, but now these have D's on it, little pink bag. And this is good also to, I might send something out to somebody in that. So I like to keep those kind of bags. So let's see what I got. And I'll tell you the pricing of each one as I show it to you, and then we'll go from there. Let's see what we got. This one is called Black Beam. Now I will say every one of these packages is different now. This is all in cardboard. The little plastic box is gone. I don't see it anywhere. All 6 of my boxes are like Impresses like this. Impresses in a cardboard. Just happen to have one right there. I was looking, these used to be in a little snap package, which I love, and I will be keeping those little plastics because I use them. So this was on sale for $6. So Black Beam. These are all the one I get the press-on nails, and these are all called Magic Press. That's their brand name, or their brand of it, Dashing Diva Magic Press. So there's no glue needed. The sticker is already on it. And they have many different types of nails. They have lots of stickers. They have stickers. And I know that a lot of y'all have tried it and said that they're your favorite stickers because they stay on. They also have where I'm not quite sure what you do with it, but it's sort of like a rubbery thing, and then you put your nails into a heated thing, and they'll stay on. I don't even know, not gel, but I don't know what they even call that. But these are very beautiful. They're black. And then the accent nails are a beautiful silver. These look like they'd be perfect for New Year's Eve or holiday time anyway. These have a sparkle to them. I don't know if you can see that. The ring light, it might be a little high. And everything's got a glare to it now, so the way they have it packaged. It says new super strong adhesive. So that is what Impress Nail has, super strong adhesive. But I'll tell you, these Dashing Divas have been on. This weekend will be 2 weeks, and not one has fallen off. Now, that's not the norm for Dashing Diva. It seems to be the norm for Impress Nails, but I have put Impress Nails on that fall off the next day. But usually with my Dashing Diva, I'll have 1 or 2 that'll fall off here and there during the course of a week. I try to keep them on for 2 weeks. I get the best value out of it, but I've only used 10. There's 30 in a box. Impress Nails is the same. So I can make other sets out of them, and if I don't have the ones that fit exactly, I can trim because I know how to do that. But these are really pretty. These light blue ones, and I love the little accent nails. This has glitter in there. It's hard to see in the camera. Anyway, so that one was on sale for $6. And then this one was $6. Eternal Youth. I like, though, even though they've changed the packaging, they've put the names on them now. Some of the old packaging did not have the names. So these are, actually, when I'm looking at this, I don't see they used to say short and medium and long, and I usually would get the medium. I don't see that any of these say that. So this looks like a medium set to me. This could be a medium set or it could be a short set, but these are all opaque, and then they are a French manicure. But Eternal Youth, it's like the rainbow colors. So there's yellow, there's orange, there's red, maybe not, yeah, maybe there's not red. There's pink, there's light blue and purple. So that's a real cute for summer, on sale for $6. And I'm looking to see, it does say patented mega hold adhesive. And yeah, I don't see where it says short or medium anymore. Okay. So, and like I said, I'll keep those cases, and then I put them in the case and carry them with me for work. Next I have Pink Passion, and these were regular price. Regular price on these are $9. These are very, very pretty. They're a nice, almost like a salmon kind of a pink. And then the accent nails are like a goldish pink with some flowers. And then also there's a glitter nail here. And then these have flowers, glittery flowers on them. Very, very pretty for summer, for spring, for summer. You know, if it's January and you are crying because it's so dark and dismal out, put these on and they might brighten you up. So nothing wrong with that. And then I have ruby slippers, and these are $10. And I'll tell you why. These are, oh, magnetic. What does that mean, magnetic? That says magnetic on it. I don't know. It's showing the sticker on the back. Okay, I'm not sure what the magnetic part means. It doesn't show anything on the instructions about magnetic. It says you can wear them up to 10 days, but if they stay on, you can wear them longer. These, when I'm looking at these, they're called ruby slippers. Wouldn't you think they'd be some red, right? When I look at them, they are like a tiger's eye. And then when I move them, the bottom gets red, reddish, and red and gold. So, and when I see them in the camera, they look purple or fuchsia even. That's sort of what I see, a little bit of that. I don't know if you can tell that. The gold on the top and the reddish on the bottom, or even purplish. See, they change colors. They're really cool. Really cool. That's something that they've had for just a little while. I've had a couple different sets of these before. I've only worn one yet, but they're really cool because they change like that. And then I have Earth to Diva. Oh, this is the same. Now those two say magnetic, and the other ones all say design. See what it's saying right here. So I don't know, but there's nothing about it different than the others as far as putting them on or anything. So maybe it has something to do with that, that look to it. So Earth to Diva, this one, when I'm looking at this, it's purple. And then when I go to move it, it moves to black. So let's see, whoops, yeah. And then you're seeing teal. I see teal in the camera. Let me see, all right, I'm gonna move it. There's, it's dark, but I don't know that yeah, there's a little bit of purple. Of course, the ring light, let me see if I turn that off completely. No, it's not gonna help. But isn't that cool? Purple, teal, super cool. I think the set that I had before was teal, but then you move it around and it could show some purple. And then the last set I got is a $9 set, and this one is called Garden of Eden, and this is very pretty. This is different blue than what I have on, but very pretty, almost even a lilac, maybe it's a lilac color. And then there's a couple of French manicure pieces in there where the top is the lilac and then it's opaque. And then the accent nails have daisies on them, different color daisies. So again, very beautiful for spring and summer. And when you're not feeling well, you know, it's Halloween and you feel it's too dark out, put those on. Okay, so I got 6 pair. So the total of all these with the sale, with the ones on sale and the regular price were $50, and I got $20 off. So I paid $30 for these. So out of the six pair, I end up paying $5 a piece for them. So that's what I love about Dashing Diva and also about Impress Nails. They've got sales, you can get discounts, you can save money, and go ahead and use my link. Because it will give you something off, and I can't remember exactly what, but somebody asked me for my links the other day, and they said it worked. So check that out, y'all, okay? Thanks for stopping by, for seeing my nails, and y'all, I do have a couple of videos in the past where I showed how to put them on, so check those out if you're not sure. The first time I ever did it, I thought I couldn't do it. It is a little bit of a learning curve to see that you measure, you know, you find the nails that match and all that kind of stuff. But it is, a couple times, you'll have the hang of it if you like to have things like this. The only thing that you can't do when you have these on is wash dishes. So I have gloves over at my sink, and I put those on before I wash any dishes. I do have a dishwasher, but you know, you rinse things off and whatever. You can rinse off a dish or two, but you don't want to really soak your hands or do too many, you know. And I wash my hair, you know, I take showers and have no trouble. So I shouldn't say that. Once in a while, one might fall off in the shower, one might, but it was probably going to fall off anyway. I just put another one on because there's 30 in the boxes. So you can do a manicure and then still have another manicure available at a later date. So y'all take care, count your blessings, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.